trying to keep this ball game tied.
What's going on, guys? It's Mr. F like 9916, and welcome back to the MLB 16 show, Road to the Show. Jack Davis, 20th appearance of the season, playing against the Seattle Mariners. We have up to like 14 saves, something like that. Unfortunately, we don't have many more. We've only blown 2 saves, but we keep coming in situations where we're not winning because the Padres suck. I'm uploading this video kind of in the middle of the night because I have a busy day on Saturday and won't have time to upload during the day, so I figured I'd get up today's video before all you guys wake up. Some of you will probably still be up from the night before when this is uploaded, but for the rest of you who actually are watching this on Saturday, I hope you guys are all having a good start to your weekend. Hopefully I will be as well by the time you guys are watching this, but either way, we get the out right there on the ground out, so now there's 2 outs, 1-2 count to Kendry Morales, and he's gonna swing and miss at a curveball, so we have a perfect inning. Nice job by Jack Davis right there, getting Morales to swing and miss on that curveball. Now we head to Seattle for a few games. Seattle that's why this is the title of this episode. 2 great cities. The first one is Seattle. Seattle is probably my favorite city. I've been there twice. I've never been to a Mariners game though. That's something I'll have to do someday, but I love Seattle. It's a beautiful city and just an amazing place, and hopefully I'll be back there soon. Shout out to any of my followers if you guys live in Seattle or in Washington State or even like in Portland, which is, you know, only a couple hours away. You guys are lucky to have such a beautiful area around you with the mountains and the ocean, and it's just a great area with great scenery, and as you can see, a beautiful ballpark as well as Robinson Cano. Gives me a nice look at that one with his deep fly ball. Luckily, it stayed in the ballpark. So now we have 2 outs. And the next batter comes up, we throw a sinker. He fouls that one off, strike 1. Trying to get this save here, we throw the next pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Trying for a 3-pitch strikeout to end this inning. We go sinker, and he swings and misses. A great job by Jack Davis right there, getting the strikeout, getting the save, and he is 15 for 17 on the year, just 1 away from 40 career saves. That would, of course, be in almost 2 seasons, or like a season and a half of work, because we're kind of nearing the All-Star break. I still have a chance to be an All-Star, by the way. As you see my stats, 15 saves, 2.70 ERA. If I continue playing well, it is possible I will be an All-Star, as we have to face off against Robinson Cano yet again, but more on that All-Star stuff. I showed you the voting. I'm like 10th. I think you need to be top 6, so it's still possible. I mean, the votes are all pretty close. If I can put some good performances, hopefully the Padres actually start winning, so I have some save opportunities, and maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to represent our team in the All-Star game. I think that would be pretty awesome. But either way, we get Cano full count, and he's going to swing and miss. That's going to help your All-Star bid right there when you can strike out such a star slugger like him. So with 1 gone, the next batter comes in. He hits it on the ground. Diving is the first baseman. He can't make the play. He is able to knock it down, however. Prevents a potential extra base hit. Instead is just a single. So a runner on first with 1 out, and we're going to get a fastball. Count now 1-2, going for the strikeout with this next batter. Here's the pitch. He chops this on the ground. First baseman throws the second for the out, and then over to me. Unfortunately, it's going to be an errant throw. That one's going to go all the way back, and the runner will get to second. So kind of a weird scenario right there. We effectively didn't get the lead runner. Runner in scoring position with 2 out. We're going to have to face Kyle Seager here. Going to get the at-bat started out with a strike. He takes 2 balls to make it 2-1, but we come back with a pitch that he hits on the ground. Throw to first is in the dirt, but the first baseman makes a nice play to snare it, and we get the save. So we come to Seattle, and we have an absolutely fantastic time in one of my favorite cities in the entire world. Actually, my favorite city, at least of everywhere I've been and everywhere I know so far in the world, and I'm very happy to have played so well. There, some of my statistics starting to go down because I haven't trained them. The arrow's only yellow, so I'm not going to start losing yet. But guys, the problem is I just don't have a lot of training points because I'm never getting to pitch because I'm on a terrible team, and I only have like 20 appearances so far this year. I should have, you know, by the All-Star break, I mean, I only have 22 games. I should have like 35. I would say at least by this point, and 30 of them should be save opportunities instead of 18, but whatever. The next of those 2 great cities, though, as you can see, is Pittsburgh. I'm a little biased because I live here, but either way, it's really cool to come to Pittsburgh to play in in my opinion, and once again, I know I'm biased, but it's maybe the most beautiful, or at least one of the most unique ballparks in America. PNC Park is gorgeous. How about that? We strike out Andrew McCutchen. So in the same episode, we strike out Robinson Cano in Seattle. Then we strike out Andrew McCutchen in Pittsburgh. Absolutely fantastic getting these sluggers to go down as Jung-Ho Kong is up to bat. There's been some controversy with him in the news recently. I won't comment more on that until we know more, because I don't want to start saying something that might not be true, but if you want to look him up and see what he's maybe in trouble for, go ahead. I might do a video on that later on if more comes out about him. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We got to wait for them to do the police reports and all that. But either way, we got him out, and then we got another out and get the save in Pittsburgh. So a great job so far getting saves in Seattle and getting saves in Pittsburgh. We're now at over 40 saves for our career. We're now up to 41 as the Padres will celebrate in center field. There's that 399 sign that I'm so familiar with. I actually just went to a concert last week. I forgot to mention that in my last video. I saw Billy Joel. He's real big in the 70s for those of you who don't know him. And he was actually at PNC Park. So I got to sit like, I'd say I was down the first baseline in the middle of the outfield is where I was sitting for the concert. Of course, they put like the tile down. It's not really tile, but they put like the floor down that they put for the concert, so I wasn't sitting on the field itself, but where the field is, you know, at least on top of like the stuff they put on top of the field for the concerts. But that was pretty cool, being able to sit down there at PNC Park. Not something you get to do very often because we don't have a ton of concerts there. Most of ours are at the Steelers Stadium or inside the Penguins Stadium, Consol Energy Center, which I've been to plenty of times, and for those of you who watch my hockey series, you've seen that plenty of times on here. But either way, in the next game against the Pirates, this time it's during the day and it's not raining, which is pretty nice. 2-1 count, and we are going to get the batter to hit a lazy fly ball to center field. Center fielder ranges back, makes the catch, and there's 2 gone. So, another opportunity for us to close out yet another save in this episode. I think it would be our 4th one. We've had a fantastic episode. We're going to get the next batter started out with a strike, 100 miles an hour from Davis right there. We get him the 1-2, going for the strikeout. He hits it on the ground, and that one finds a hole for a base hit. So the Pirates say, not yet, Jack. We are going to make you earn this one a little bit. Next batter, 0-1 count. We're going to throw a sinker that's in there for a strike. Trying to get him out. 1-2 count. He swings and misses, and we get the save. And that's going to do it for this episode, guys. 42 career saves, almost a 20 on the year. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. We'll have more coming up. For now, we'll see you next time on Mr. F like 9916. Peace.